Ready to wrestle now at 119 pounds. In the red ankle bands, J.P. Kirkpatrick, District 9, Red Bank High School, a junior, 29-2, career record of 85-8. He'll be wearing the red ankle bands. Wearing the green, J.J. Fastnock of Pine Grove area, District 11, a junior, 35-0 this season, and he has a career of 101-8. Kirkpatrick of Red Bank Valley, Fastnock of Pine Grove area.
Nice barrel roll coming around the back, and a takedown for Fastnock.
Commenting on the win by Crawford, he was the second state champion for Milton. The only previous champion was Charlie Heller. And you'll remember that name, quite a famous name in wrestling. He won it in 76 and 77. He was a great wrestler.
I remember the big upset that he pulled over Lehigh Scholar and Kilrain in the semifinals. There's a takedown. He starts off with a duck under on a barrel roll. This drives forward and eventually gains a 2-point takedown.
We'll also be alert with the fact that
Pine Grove,
with the All-District 4 matchup coming at 140, this is going to mark the 17th consecutive season that District 4's AA schools will take home a minimum of 2 gold medals, and that'll be the only district to do so. So District 4 having a big AA tournament. It might be called the boiling kettle of Pennsylvania wrestling in this level, the AA level.
J.P. Kirkpatrick is the wrestler in the white jersey. He has the white jersey, and the solid color belongs to J.J. Fastnock of Pine Grove.
another takedown. Got up 4-1. There was an escape in between. Fastnock maintains control over Kirkpatrick. J.P. and J.J. At the moment, J.J.'s on top. Referee, Trombetta, Lou Trombetta.
Dwayne Mara, head coach of Pine Grove, and his assistant on your screen.
Assistant referee, Markowski.
Trombetta is the head official. And as Larry mentioned, Walter Markowski from District 12, an elementary principal in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. 16 years he's been an official.
Fastnock 4-1. It's interesting because Kirkpatrick has a win over the third place wrestler Rosario by 3-1, and the fourth place wrestler Fabrini, who he beat 2-1. So here's something where you have Kirkpatrick having beaten both the third and the fourth place wrestler in the tournament itself. Now comes down to Fastnock, and Fastnock really looks like he's owning this one early on.
Ben Kundrick. Ben Kundrick of Red Bank Valley, and his assistant on your screen.
8 seconds ago, tried an escape attempt by Kirkpatrick, but Fastnock maintains the control as the first period ends.
4-1 lead for Fastnock. He's 35-0 this season from Pine Grove area. He is the wrestler that has the white stripe on the jersey. Kirkpatrick will be in the down position. And in the advantage position is J.J. Fastnock of Pine Grove area.
Fastnock with the green luminous Channel 39 ankle bands on both ankles.
Well, we have to thank John Hosage. We had him to go on one ankle, and John says, why not put him on both?
Great idea.
Next thing you know, they'll be wearing jerseys.
Well, I don't know how many years we've requested the NCAA and everybody. There's a stalling call on top. Fastnock called for stalling.
You down?
Referee Lou Trombetta felt that he was just hanging on the ankles, which he was.
Move. You're on.
Point giveaway, 4-2 now for Fastnock.
Fastnock has looked comfortable on his feet, and I think he senses that he can score here, but Kirkpatrick kind of going into that bob and weave a little bit there. Just want to give him that same shot. Boy, did he sprawl when he saw him about a quarter of the way. He was sprawling. They don't want to give up those singles any longer.
No, we're out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Not a bad shrug, was it, Larry?
No, it wasn't. Shrug him out of bounds if you're going to shrug him anywhere.
The official is Luke Trombetta. He's been coaching, he's an official from District 7, high school teacher out of the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area.
Speaking of Pittsburgh, you don't want to forget that following the completion of the state tournament here in Pennsylvania, we'll have the Pittsburgh Press Wrestling Classic, which has become one of the great wrestling events in the United States. And Ron Garrison of the Wrestling Brotherhood, who's a fellow well known to amateur wrestling, probably is still biting trucks off and leaving teeth marks. But Ron Garrison says that this year the incoming group, which has not been announced, is probably the strongest incoming of wrestlers ever to wrestle in the Pittsburgh Press Classic. So we also all ought to be alert for that.
There you see part of the huge throng. It's always a sellout here at the Hershey Park Arena. In the neighborhood of 5,000 fans come out here about the middle of March every year, and we're pleased to bring you for the 12th consecutive year on the Pennsylvania Public Television Network these AA and AAA finals.
4-2 on the board. Gentleman with his back to you is leading.
I don't think anybody...
That's being J.J. Fosnack.
Fosnack in on that leg.
Stepping over. He's near the OB. He's out of bounds. Both the wrestlers are out of bounds.
Don't think anybody does any better job than the camera crew that we have in our direction in our truck out there than on these championships. If there's a better televising of state championships anywhere that they may do it in this country, they'd have to bring our guys in to do it.
I'll second that one. And the period is about to end. The score 4-2 in favor of J.J. Fosnack of Pine Grove area high school.
Well, you'd think after all these years, you guys would have got together and got me a green tie for today, at least. I could have been in that picture, could have been a 3-shot.
Well, we want to get a picture of you in your Boston Red Sox uniform.
For those fans across the state who have learned to love Shel Siegel, who's synonymous with wrestling, he went to the Boston Red Sox training camp where he was a catcher in Dream Week and actually ripped the ball twice for hits and has a baseball card. That's what we should have gotten the picture of. A legitimate baseball card.
Green neutral.
It's neutral. 5-2 the score.
And made a great call as Fosnack spins behind. He's got to bring him to the mat.
And he is about to and gets the 2. Now has a commanding 7-2 lead with 1:30 in the last period.
We're out. Back to the center, red down.
Let's take a look at that takedown, Larry.
Well, he just takes the shrug, goes around the back, and he's got to bring him to the mat. And as soon as that supporting point, which is the right arm, hits the mat, there is control, and he gets the takedown.
We have 1:31 remaining in the third and final period, a 7-2 lead for J.J. over J.P.
1, red, neutral.
Now it's 7-3.
You know, it's St. Patrick's Day. I keep waiting for an Irish wrestler. We'll get one before the day's over.
Nice ankle pick.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marv. He was still in bounds. He was still in bounds, but you can anticipate sometime in your refereeing career, you think they're going out, and you blow the whistle, and then you bite the whistle.
Should have brought my son in from California to referee this. It would have been HB.
HB, JJ, JP.
1 minute left. Final period. The action is slowed down here at 1:19.
We still have to say that the detective award for this year has to go to Cy Trapp for finding out Buzz Winchesky's real name from William and Mary.
Oh, at the Eastern
At
Tournament.
the EIWAs.
Turned out to be Russell.
40 seconds left. And we're going to get a stop for the bout.
Head scissors on red.
There's 1 point.
Point green.
Stalling.
No, it's a head scissors, Larry.
He said scissors.
Yeah, he did say scissors. But he gave a stalling signal. Anyway, it's 8-3. Fast knocked out in front. About to wrap this one up unless something disastrous happens the other way.
Still no reversal, no takedown. We're back up on our feet.
You all right, Red?
The bumps and bruises show up early. And
55
he
injury,
just
Coach.
worn out.
This is the 367th bout of this tournament. Give you an example to reinforce what Larry has said.
And both of them are juniors, so they can come back next year and be at it again.
Fosnack was third last year at 112, and Kirkpatrick qualified last year at 119 and then won his first match and then was eliminated, dropping 2 in a row in the tournament. But he certainly made a great showing to get to this point. They're down to 5 seconds now. This one's going to go to Fosnock. Mavon Grove, as Kirkpatrick makes a last effort. Little wizard, Japanese wizard there doesn't work, and Fosnock has won.
Here are the 112 other place winners. 6th place went to Leeds.
No.
Lou Leeds of Myers
Yes.
at 112.
Right.
5th place to